Now let me go and get our lab notes. Yeah. 4 room star, so Talon has hope today, not Ath. God damn it. Why am I so bad with names? Why am I so bad with names? Is that the... Is that part of my brain who's supposed... Is that social part of my brain that is dysfunctional? Like, not functioning? Is that what's happening? Oh, I just realized. Hold on. Sorry. Need to skip in the playlist, make sure I'm in a good portion. Okay, there's where the secret passage goes. Made over 4 raw chaos. Ooh, 4K raw chaos. My brain is failing to read as well. Finally sold most of your fossils, never sold any all week long. Nice. Congratulations on the fossils. Or on the chaos. Fossils on the chaos. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Eric, there's something going horribly wrong with the CPU today. The information processing is not happening. Oh, hi, Argus. Brain is sure we're deprived. Maybe. Next time I'm out and about. Next time I'm out and about and have an opportunity to get some snacks, I'll grab me some sherbet. Is it a good or a bad thing to eat like a pint of a frozen snack? Because what's it? There have been times where I've sat down with just like a pint of cookies and cream and eaten all of them. Like, oh, I probably shouldn't have done that because that was like a whole pint. Is that a good or a bad thing? I feel like I shouldn't be doing that. But also, it's like it's a pint for. I feel like it's a pint for a reason. It's like a personal size thing of frozen dessert. Just eat all of it. It feels like it's in a personal portion, so it's like it's very tempting to eat all of it. It's very bad. Well, I don't do it every day, but every time I go out and buy like a pint of something, I get too carried away sometimes and I eat all of it. It's very bad. Okay, I need to actually... There are worse fats to eat. I don't know why you saying there are worse fats to eat just reminded me of the person who... It's a gift that is forever burned into my brain of a girl taking a whole stick of butter and eating it. Well, actually, okay. She didn't just eat it. She didn't just eat a whole stick of butter. She didn't just eat a whole stick of butter. It's gonna get a little lewd because she deep-throated a whole stick of butter and ate it and swallowed it. That kind of disturbed me because A, the whole stick of butter just, and 2, doing it in that manner looks very uncomfortable. You need that link for sites. I don't want to tell you what to Google. Cause TOS. Okay, there's another dark shrine. I don't know why saying that there are other worse fats just reminded me of that. The kind of woman you marry. Start a new Grim Dawn or repurpose your level 34 Paladin tune. 34 isn't that far in, so I wouldn't. If you're following a guide and you have the well, okay, hold on, let me do it this way. Let me phrase it this way. If you're following a guide and you feel like you can respec your points easily, both your devotion and skill points, and you have the resources to do that on that level 34 character, then I would respec the character and continue following the guide. But if you don't really want to spend the iron bits and all the aether shards to do that on the 34 character, then just start a new character because you're not that far in. It's not gonna be like it's not gonna feel that bad restarting at that point. Still relatively early in my mind. Well, I guess technically I was like a third of the way. There's 33 out of 100, 34 out of 100. A little more than halfway, or a little more than a third. Alright, have a good night, Crack. Have a good night, Crack. Enjoy the noodle stream. Isn't she starting Divinity Original Sin 2 at some point soon? I need to finish that, but I'm enjoying Grim Dawn. And I need to get to Dark Souls Remastered and Sekiro. By the way, I do have controller. I do have new game controller. It's sitting right here in an unopened box on my desk. I just haven't tried it or used it. I might. I'm sorry if this. I'm hoping this won't delay the Sekiro playthrough too much. But I kind of want to take the new controller and quote-unquote just break it in by playing Dark Souls Remastered. Because Dark Souls 1, I should be able to get that done quick. I should be able to get through Dark Souls 1 pretty freaking quick. You were born for this. So I feel like I should maybe like spend less than a week on Dark Souls 1. And then just give Sekiro a go. Do it. Let me play on the. Let me get this. Well, I might start that sooner rather than later. Depends on my Grim Dawn build, on my Grim Dawn character. What is left in lab for me to find? An escort gauntlet and a dark shrine. Dark Souls 1 should be quick for you. You got through Dark Souls 3 quick. Yep. Dark Souls 1 arguably should go faster, even faster. Yes, I was doing a Retaliation Warlord in Grim Dawn, but switching over to Path of Exile because I need to do the lab notes and all that. I might hop back onto that character after lab notes, since I think I only need to do Uber Merciless today. Unless something else happens, I should only do Uber Merciless. I'll hop back onto that character for a bit. First start Twink. I've done enough fresh starts. I did a Vindicator from scratch. I did a Death Knight from scratch. I then did a pet build from scratch. I was like, I'm done with doing characters from scratch. I can farm Shattered Realms. Well, I farmed Shattered Realm 55 and 56 for the longest time and got a whole bunch of stuff from that. I have a character that can do Shattered Realms 75 and 76 now as well, reliably. I am not doing any more fresh starts. I don't really want to do any more fresh starts at this point. Excuse me. I have plenty of gear to use and characters. Well, the biggest problem with the retaliation build from scratch is you need Caligula's helmet, because Caligula's helmet apparently gives you like a +1 to skills, and B, a whole bunch of retaliation and physical damage stuff. And making a build from scratch to kill her, oof, a little rough. It's a little rough as far as I can tell. It took me a good amount of effort to kill Caligula on my 75-76 character, or Shadowrome Farmer. And it is a pet build. Apparently pet builds are supposed to be really good for that fight. That was 2 hours of my life I spent just trying to get one kill. I got it. I got it. But that was still 2 freaking hours. This room is empty. Yeah, this down here is not a point of interest. That up there is empty. So I'm gonna actually do some extra backtracking. Give me a sec. And Dream is dead. Well, your 11-room dream lasted longer than Ath's 6-room dream. Wait, hold on, no, I'm supposed to get Ath and Talon mixed up, sorry. Ath, your 11-room dream lasted longer than Talon's 6-room dream. Am I doing this right? Alright, there's the escort gauntlet. I was doing a goof. I'm just doing a goof. Okay. Well, that's everything. Yes, it was. Yes, it was totally a goof. Please die, Izaro. Thank you. Oh, what weapon did he freaking have? Sword and shield. I see the shield on the ground. That was just Blade Sentries? Yeah, just Blade Sentries. 17% gems. I don't even want to bother with low quality gems anymore. Alright, let me go and get these lab notes made.